Hello everyone, my name is Vince Jornales. I am a Tai Chi instructor at Bishop's Training and Fitness in West Bridgewater. I am also the main instructor of the East Coast Jornales system that teaches Tai Chi, Bagua, and the Filipino martial arts. But today I'm going to be focusing on specifically Tai Chi Chuan and specifically one posture out of the 24 Yang style Tai Chi set. You can look that up if you want to. So today we're going to be working on Jade Lady works the shuttles to one side and to the other. But first, let's go through a warm-up together. And this is meant to loosen up your body, tune into your body, your bones, and your joints, and to just see how things are feeling. So we're going to begin with our feet together in an attention stance, like a soldier. So we're just going to start with commencing and closing, the first and the last postures of any Tai Chi form. We're going to step out to the left, bringing the left foot out to the side, nice and easy. Settle your weight into the floor, then raise the arms up, and bring them back down nice and easy. And then close, bring it back in. All right. And you can do the same thing with the right foot, stepping out to the right, nice and easy, settling your weight in, raising the arms up, and lowering them down. Good, and relax. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mirror the image, okay? So when I go left and right, I'm going to actually be going in your left and your right. So just follow along. I'll be right in front of you. It's like you're going to be in the class. So nice and easy, we're going to commence to the left again, stepping out. So now you can just follow along. Raise the arms up, inhale through the nose, and relax. Exhale through the mouth. And then close, bring it back in. And then we can go to the right, stepping out to the right, nice and easy, settling in, raising the arms up about shoulder high if you can, and then let them drop, like you're putting them on top of a table or a counter. Good, and close. Good, so let's do that one more time to each side. So commencing again to the left, stepping out, breathing in, and relax, breathing out, and close, and once more to the right. Stepping out, breathing in, and relax, breathing out. And you can bend the knees, just keep that back straight. All right, good. So now next thing we're going to do is just twist to the sides. So just bring your arms out to the sides, and we're going to go to the right and to the left, twisting our bodies. 1, just letting your bones move. 2, knees, ankles. 3, you can turn your head, checking on your neck and shoulders. 4, and 5. All right, good, good. So now we got those joints working. Let's work on our arms, loosening them up. So we'll start at the top at the shoulders. Let them circle a little bit, but you can also include the neck and your shoulder muscles as well. Then your elbows, open and close them. Let them circle as well. Check their range of motion. Then your wrists, we're just working our way down. And finally your fingers, opening and closing, like you're flicking water, just nice and easy. So we're waking up the joints, getting the synovial fluid flowing, and just getting a light motion going. So now we're going to go back to the twisting, but what I want you to do is to lock in your lower half. So you want to contract your quadriceps and your hamstrings. And what we're going to do is we're going to twist, but keep the hips straight. So with the arms out to the sides, checking your range of motion to the right and left. 1, so just nice and easy. 2, and again, you won't go as far. That's okay. You want to find that range and that control. 3, good. 4, and again, if those hips start to move, just kind of rein them back in. And 5. And coming back. Good. So again, those lower body engaged. So now let's focus on our lower backs. What we're going to be doing is coming down and across like a clock for the lower back. So if it's tight, go easy. Arms come up over the head, and we're just going to come down and across right to left. 1, and coming back up, just like a clock. 2, and if your back is okay, you can go a little bit lower with the knees slightly bent. 3, so just nice and light on the circles. 4, and 1 more for 5. Just loosening that back. And then we'll go counterclockwise, left to right. 1, so again, same thing. But again, if that back is tight, 2, you can just work the shoulders, doing the best you can. 3, so just keep it light. 4, and 5. Okay, very good, good. So now we're going to bring our hands down to our waist, and still focusing on loosening the core, we're just going to do hip circles at the waist. 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now let's check on our knees and ankles. We've been working our way down our bodies, hopefully paying attention to what's talking to you. Slight bend to the knees, circling the knees and ankles now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Straightening the legs, the back and spine, and the neck and the head. So now just shake out those arms and walk the feet. If you want to bounce, you can bounce, but if you want to just kind of go easy today, that's fine too. All right, so now we've loosened up and woken up our bodies and our bones and our joints, okay? So hopefully you've got a good sense of how everything's feeling. If something's tight or talking to you right now, be aware of it, okay, so that you can work around it as we go through the class. Now what I want you to do is to check your balance. So what we're going to be doing together is just coming up onto our toes and trying to hold steady. Now if you're feeling a little nervous or off balance, it's okay. Hold onto a counter or a wall or a chair. That's fine. Okay, but if you can, we'll keep our feet close together, our fingers connected and over the head. But again, if you got to hold on to something, that's okay. And just come up onto the balls of your feet, keep that core tight, and hold steady for 5, 4, that's it, 3, you got it, 2, and 1. Nice, and bring it back down. Good. And again, if you came down a little early, that's okay. That gives you something to practice, right? So now we're going to add a twist. So we're going to add a twist. We're going to come up and twist to the left and try and hold on. So with the arms over the head or holding onto a chair, come up onto the balls of your feet and twist to your left. 5, 4, there you go. 3, shaky's okay. 2, 1, and come back down. Good. And shaky's okay. It's okay to be shaky because then you're going to engage more of your muscles and work a little bit more and build up that control. So that's good. Let's do that one more time to the right. So again, arms over the head if you can, holding on to something if you need to. Come up and twist to the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bring it back and come back down. Nice and relaxed. Very good. And shake it out. All right, so now you've got a good sense of your center and balance. You've got a good sense of engaging those core muscles to keep yourself straight. Let's check your leg strength now. And you want to do this every time just to give a sense of it. Sometimes our balance is better on some days and not on others. So you want to know where you are right now. We're going to take 3 seconds to take the weight off of the right foot. If you got to keep that foot on the floor, that's okay. But if you can pick it up, great. So hands are wherever you need them. If you need to hold on to something, that's okay. We're going to slowly bring up that right foot. 3, 2, 1. Hold it steady for 3, 2, 1, and then slowly bring it back down if you can. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. So now let's do the same thing with our left leg. Okay, so again, hands wherever you need them. Slowly picking up the left. 3, 2, 1. Holding. 3, 2. Hang in there. 1, and slowly come back down. 3, 2. Right there with you. And 1. Good, good. And relax. Nicely done. All right, shake it out. All right, so now you've got a good sense of each side's strength right now. So if you got to keep that foot on the floor, that's okay. What we're going to try to do next is extend it out. So it's like a very slow kick. So going back to the right leg, holding on if you need to, slowly bring it up. 3, just like you did before. 2, 1. Now if you can, we're going to extend the leg out to the front. Bring it back in. Nice. And then slowly bring it down. 3, 2. Hang in there. 1. And relax. Good. So now let's do that one more time with the left leg. So nice and easy. 3, 2, 1. And again, if you can, extend it out. Bring it back in. Good job. And slowly down. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Good job. All right, so now to finish off the warm-up, just bring your feet apart, straddle stance, and just sway the tree from side to side, nice and loose. So what you're doing with this is you're releasing those knees, ankles, and hips, your neck and your shoulders, your arms, and assessing, and your spine. So if any of your joints, muscles are talking to you, please be aware of it, okay? And let's work around it. All right, so now let's get started in the posture that I want to work on today, which is, again, like I said earlier, Jade Lady works the shuttles. So what that's referring to is the shuttles of a loom going back and forth. So what I'd like to do is I'm going to turn around so that you can, follow along with me from behind and just work the lower body first. So if we start from a attention stance like we were doing, all that's happening is we're just stepping diagonally in each direction. So if we're going to the right, you're just picking up your right foot and just stepping out diagonally. Now you want to make sure that both feet are flat on the floor. You don't want to be leaning in and having that back heel come up. You want to just plant and be nice and flat. Now to go to the left, we're going to first bring the left foot in. So that left foot's going to come in, and now we're nice and steady. And now we can change our direction and step out to the left. So we're basically just moving in diagonal directions. If you want to go to the right, you bring the right foot in first, and then step out with the right. And then again, if you want to go to the left, you bring the left foot in, and step out to the left. Okay, and relax. And so that's the basic stepping pattern. Now again, if balance is an issue for you, make the steps small. You don't want to be unsteady, okay? So you can make the steps very small as you come in and out. However, if you're feeling strong, or if you're feeling like you want to balance and push yourself a little bit more, you can try to keep your foot in the air for as long as possible. So you can pick up that right leg, keep it in the air, and then step out, really trying to work your balance and your strength as you settle in. And again, as long as you can keep that back foot flat, you can settle in and sink into your hips if you want to, and just do that. Now, again, if you want to challenge yourself, you can bring that left leg in, but try to keep it in the air for as long as possible. Maybe tap it on the floor, and then you can lift it, and then step out to the left, and again, settle in. All right, and then again, we'll try it a couple more times. You can bring the right leg in, and again, if you want to, you can really work on keeping it off the floor, balancing and raising. And then you can even open up that right hip and step out and down as you settle into your forward stance. And then we can do that once more with the left leg, coming in, and again, working that balance, nice and easy. And then opening up that left hip, and then coming down, nice and easy, and settling in. Very good, and relax, all right. And so now, you've got the legs going, you've got, a progression of movements for yourself. So let's work on timing breath and movement at the same time. It's very central to Tai Chi and also yoga and many other activities. So from here, you want to inhale as you either come up or bring the feet in together, and exhale as you put the foot down. So when we go to the left, you're going to inhale as the left foot comes in, and exhale as you step out. And again, if you're just learning, make it easy physically. Make it easy on yourself so you can coordinate all these things together. And bring the right foot in, inhale, and the right foot out, exhale. And then the left, coming in and out. And relax. All right, good. If at any point during this time you need to stop and rest, just hit pause, grab a drink of water, rest, hydrate yourselves, okay? Or just relax and sit down if you need to. Now, that's the lower body for Jade Lady. Let's take a look at what the upper body is doing. And again, there's a progression that you can follow for this, so that if you are familiar with these movements, you can add to it and make it more complex, or you can just keep it simple in the beginning when you're just trying to learn. All that your arms are doing basically is swinging from the shoulders. So if you remember the clock motion that we did earlier in the warm-up, we're basically doing the same thing. Now, you can start with your hands here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to face you, and again, I'm going to mirror your image. So when I say to the right, you can follow me as well. So if you just start with your hands here, just like when we were commencing on the table, just swing your arms upward to the right so that your right hand is above the left. It's almost like you're taking a picture or framing a picture. And then just swing your arms up to the left so that your left hand's above and your right hand's under. Okay. So again, it's just a swing to the sides so that, again, if you can, you want to have that upper hand, in this case your right hand, above your eyes, and you're kind of pushing or reaching with that left hand, almost like you're reaching for a book on the shelf, but nothing's locked out. And then we can swing up to the left. Same thing, getting that left arm up over the eyes and maybe reaching with that right hand if you can. And again, sometimes your shoulders are buggy, so if you can't go that high with one side, that's okay. Just do what you can, okay? Now we can time the breath with it too. So you would inhale first, and as you swing the hands, exhale. Okay. And then again, inhale, and as you swing the hands, exhale. And relax those arms. So that's going to be a lot of work if you're not used to working those shoulders and not used to doing that. So if you got to relax, that's fine. Or if your arms get tired, just drop, like I said, just drop the elbows down a little bit and drop the shoulders down. That'll take some pressure off. Now, if you want to make things a little more complicated or add to it, add another layer of challenge, what we can do is grab a ball first. So what's going to happen is, let's take your left hand, put it on top of this imaginary head-sized ball about shoulder high. Then take your right hand and just bring it underneath the ball. So now we've got the ball here. We're starting from this position now, but you want to end up where we were before. So you're going to swing the arms up, and at the same time, you're going to turn that right hand up and over, and the left hand pushing, reaching. All right. Then we can do the ball on this side. So you take your right hand, put it on top of the ball, then take your left hand and bring it underneath the ball. So we're starting from holding the ball, and then we're going to swing up and get to that position where your left hand again is up over the head with the thumb down, right, making your frame, and your right hand is pushing and reaching. Okay, so let's try that again. We're going to put the left hand on top of the ball. As you grab with the right hand under, inhale. And then as you swing your arms to your right, exhale. Good, good. So now we'll do that on the other side. We're going to start with the right hand on top of the ball, then take your left hand, bring it under and inhale, and then swing and exhale, bringing it up to your left. Good. So let's just do that one more time. Top of the ball, inhale, right hand under, and swing, right hand over the left. And then we'll go once more to the other side. Right hand on top of the ball, left hand under, inhale, then swing to the left, and exhale. Very good. And now relax those arms, all right, and shake it out. All right, good. And again, if you need to rest, rest. If not, we'll keep on plugging away. So what we're gonna try to do next is put the upper body and the lower body together. So I'm gonna be facing away from you. So again, details of my hands, you might lose a little bit, but that's okay. You can always rewind and play and just follow the hands individually and then try and put it together. So if we start from here, what we did was, again, if you remember, we went right and then left and then right and then left, okay? So we're gonna basically do the same thing. And we kind of did that with the arms earlier too. We went right and then left. So let's start with the easy version, okay? So if we start with our hands, again, just from commencing, right? You can step out to the right and just swing the arms to the right. That gets your right hand over and your left hand reaching under. Now, you're gonna keep the hands there. Bring your foot in. This is when you inhale. Now, as you step to the left, swing the arms to the left. Exhale. Good. And let's do it to the right. So just keep the hands there. Bring the right foot in. Inhale. Or you can balance. You can work that balance if you want to. And then step to the right and swing the arms up to the right. Exhale. And then we'll do that once more to our left. Bring in the left foot in. Inhale. Maybe tapping, maybe balancing, or just coming in flat. And then as you step, exhale, swing up to the left. Very good. And relax. That's something that you can practice as much and as often as you like, given the amount of space that you have, okay? Now if you want to, we can add that ball into it as well. And so let's try that. So now when we start again, we can just start from an attention stance. What we're gonna do is go to the right first. So we're gonna start with the left hand on top of the ball. Then you're gonna inhale, bring in the right hand under the ball. And then as you step to the right, swing the shoulders and bring that right hand up over the head and reach with the left, exhale. Now we're gonna grab the ball first. So the right hand comes on top. Then as the left foot comes in, your left hand's gonna come under, and that's again when you inhale. And then you're gonna step to the left, bringing the left hand over the head, reaching with that right hand, and exhale. That's a lot. So if you're not used to doing this, what I recommend is getting the legs first, then the arms, then the breathing. Let's do that again. Left hand on top. Now, as we bring the right hand under, your right foot's gonna come in. And again, easy, make it easy physically. And then step to the right. Exhale, bringing the right hand over the head again, reaching with the left. And let's do that one more time on this side. Right hand on top of the ball. Left foot comes in, left foot comes in, left hand comes under. Inhale. And then step to the left, exhale, extending out that right hand reaching and the left hand over the head. And relax. Now, that's the basics, and that's something that you can sit with and play with for a long time if you want to, okay? Because again, you can choose how difficult you want to make this. If you're just learning it, you may want to just do the raw movements coming in and out, getting the timing of the breath, and the movement and motion of the hands, okay? And you don't have to make it hard, okay? But if you want to make it a little more difficult, you can actually go into a commencing position and start. If you remember what the first thing was that we did, we stepped to the left, brought our hands up, inhale, and then dropped them, exhale. Now again, if you want to keep your back straight, you can, but if you want to push it a little bit, you can drop into a nice lower position. Then your challenge would be to stay in this low position as the left hand comes on top. Inhale as the right foot comes in, and exhale as you step to the right, swinging those arms up to the right. Then the right hand comes on top. As the left foot comes in, the left hand comes under. Inhale, and as you step to the left, you're swinging those arms up to the left. And let's do that again. Inhale, and swinging, exhale. And then we'll go once more to the left. Inhale and exhale. And relax. And so that's Jade Lady Works the Shuttles. To the right, to the left, you can go to the left or to the right. It's up to you, okay? And again, you're in charge of your space. If you can only take 2 steps, that's fine. If you want, what you can do is turn around too. And I can go real quick through that just to show you what to do. It's not that hard. You can just stop and turn, do whatever you want. So you can step out to the right, inhale, exhale, and then inhale and to the left. And so that's all the room you got, right? So you can just stop, turn around, and then just do the same thing. Or if you want to, you can switch sides. You can step to the left, inhale, exhale, and then to the right, inhale, exhale. All right, good. So again, you have control of your space at home right now, and so you can work with or do with the area as much as you want, okay? And again, if you want to go low, you can. If you want to stay high and just work on combining and getting coordinated with those movements and the timing of the breath, you can as well, okay? That's one of the reasons why Tai Chi is excellent for seniors or for anyone with any body problems or issues, is because it's not overly strenuous on the joints. It's nice and it's relatively easy, but it can get complicated and you can push. So there's varying levels of difficulty that you can do. All right, anyway, so that's all that I want to go through with you guys today, okay, as far as teaching goes. So at the end of all of my physical routines, what I like to do is go through a stretching routine as well. So I'm going to go through that with you today as well. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be stretching out our backs at the end of this warm-up. We're going to be bending forward, sideways, twisting, and backwards. So if you have any disc or back issues, you know your body's better than I do. Don't push it, okay? The whole point of these exercises is to just kind of wind everything down and also still tune into your body at the end of the class. So we're gonna have our feet together just like when we started. We're basically gonna start off with our balancing routine. So you're gonna have your hands here by your shoulders. You're gonna come up on the balls of the feet and raise the arms up. Inhale. And then come back down, exhale. And again, we're just testing our centers. Let's do that again. Coming up, inhale. That's it. And down, exhale. And then we'll do that one more time. Coming up, inhale. And down, easy, exhale. Very good. Now we're going to be bending forward, so just go easy. We're going to scoop down the hands, inhale. Then you're going to start with your head, work your way down the neck and back, rolling down the spine, exhale. Now if your back is tight and you stop here, that's fine. Work your way back up slowly, inhale. And then roll back down as you relax, exhale. And if you can go lower, go lower. If you can't, don't. And then we'll come up one more time, inhale, nice and easy. And then just roll down one more time. Again, just relax, don't push the stretch, exhale as you come down. Good. So now we're gonna straighten up your spine and let your knees bend. Keep those heels flat on the floor. You're gonna bring your hands above the knees and you're just gonna fold forward to feel a light stretch at the lower back and then take the pressure off. Good. So doing that again, it's like you're trying to get your chest to your kneecaps. Folding to feel that light stretch at the base of the spine and then take the pressure off. And then we're going to do that one more time, folding forward nice and easy, and take the pressure off. Very good, very good. So now this next one, you want to keep your heels on the floor. So for those of you that have trouble with your knees and your ankles, this one's actually particularly good for strengthening them as long as you be careful. Make sure those heels do not come up. Press your weight into them, and then you're going to sit like you're sitting in a chair, getting those heels down, and then come back up. Now again, if you can go lower, great. If you need to hold on to a chair or something, that's fine too. You can hold on and go lower, right? And then come back up. Again, keep those heels down. Don't let this start to happen. So we go one more time coming down, but keeping those heels flat, and then press back up. And again, that looks easy, but it's not, okay? So if this is as low as you can go, that's okay. And then we're gonna finish with 3 circles with the knees and the ankles. 1, 2, 3, and other direction. 1, 2, and 3. Very good. Straightening the legs, then the back and spine, finishing with your neck and head. Give those shoulders a couple of rolls back. 1, 2, and a couple of rolls forward. 1, 2. All right, good. So now let's go sideways. So now what we're going to do is we're going to combine a stretch to the side with that clock exercise that we did in the warm-up routine. So you're going to have your feet apart. Again, weight even. So as you're leaning to the sides, make sure that your weight stays even on your feet. Don't do this toppling movement. Make sure you're pressing into that back foot as well, okay? So we're gonna start with the right hand, low. Take your left hand, reach over your head with it. And now we're gonna lean straight to your right. And again, only as low as you feel comfortable. I mean, if you can drop in low, great, but don't push the stretch and just reach with that left hand. Now we're going to bring the right hand up, connecting, and straighten the back. Now we're going to go into that clock movement, going clockwise, down, counterclockwise, left to right, coming up, and now just bring your left hand down. Now your right hand's over the head. You're going to reach with that right hand as you lean straight to your left. And then bring your left hand up and straighten the back. So now we're just going to repeat that to the right again. So now we're going to circle clockwise, right to left. Bring the right hand down. And then lean in, reaching with that left hand over the head and holding for 3, 2, 1. Bring that right hand up and circle counterclockwise. We're going to go a second time to the left. Bring that left hand down and reaching with that right hand over the head. Leaning in straight, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that one more time to the right. Coming up and circling. Again, nice and easy. Knees are slightly bent. Nothing is locked out. Bring that right hand down. Lean in and hold. 3, 2, 1. And come up. And circle to the left. We'll go once more in this direction, bringing that left hand down and reaching over the head with the right, holding for 3, 2, 1. Then just bring that left hand up, straighten the back, and relax those hands, just like commencing. All right, shake out the legs a little bit if you need to, arms and shoulders. All right, so now the last set of stretches, like I said before, we're going to be bending backwards. So again, if you've got disc issues or back problems, this may be one you want to be super careful with, maybe just the neck or maybe skipping it altogether. But if you can do it, go for it. So we're going to start with our feet apart. Now take your left hand and bring it behind you into the small of your back. Take your right hand and bring it across onto your shoulder. Now you're going to lock in the hips, okay? And so we're going to twist to your left, but only as much as your legs and hips and ankles stay straight. So if this starts to happen, just rein it back in. Okay, you won't be able to twist this far, that's okay. I want you to just find that range of motion. So now you're going to twist to your left, nice and easy, locking it in and hold. 3, 2, 1. Very good, and come back. Then we're going to switch the hands, bringing the right hand behind and your left hand across. And now we're going to twist to your right, easy. Again, locking in the hips. You can look over your shoulder for the neck and hold it. 3, 2, 1. And come back. Now bring your feet closer in together. And with this one, we're just massaging the lower back and spine and just finding any tightness, any tight spots. And now keeping the hands there to support you, slowly leaning backwards. 3, 2, 1. And back up. 3, 2, good, 1. And then now the last one, we're going to bring our feet apart with our knees bent, gently leaning back. 3, 2, 1. Then straighten the legs and come back up. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Let those knees bend. And now finish with the swaying tree. Nice and loose. Side to side. Again, assessing the body and the bones and the joints, just like at the end of the warm-up. Good, and relax. Now hopefully, again, you've got a good sense of how your body and bones are feeling. My hope is that you're feeling better after doing this, but at the very least, you're at least tuned into your body, your bones, your joints, so that if anything is talking to you, you're aware of it as you go about the rest of your day. Thank you for doing this with me. I hope you had a good time. Feel free to do this as often as you like, and I hope to see you again. Thank you.